Module 2, Lesson 1. Our objective is to express metric length measurements in terms of a smaller unit, model and solve addition and subtraction word problems involving metric length. So we're going to be talking about a centimeter to a meter to a kilometer. So you can see in the examples that 1 centimeter is the length of a staple, the top part of a staple. 1 meter could be the length of a countertop. And 1 kilometer could be the distance from the corner of Webster, where the stop sign is, where Mrs. Thomas stands, down 34th Avenue, all the way over to Cruisin' Coffee Shop. Here's a chart that helps us to convert centimeters to meters, so that for every 100 centimeters I have, I'm going to have 1 meter. So that would be true for 200 centimeters to 2 meters, 300 centimeters to 3 meters. 700 centimeters would be equal to 7 meters. How do I get that? 7 times 100 equals 700. Same with 7,000 centimeters, 70 meters, 70 times 100 equals 7,000. So when we're converting centimeters and meters, conversion means that we're going to rename. So 1 meter, 34 centimeters is equal to 134 centimeters. When you convert meters to centimeters, you're going from meters, which we know for every meter, there's going to be 100 centimeters. So if I have 5 meters, I have 15 centimeters. So 5 meters equals 500 centimeters. 500 centimeters added to my 15 centimeters, I have 515 centimeters. Converting centimeters to mixed units of meters and centimeters, if I start with 250 centimeters, that's going to equal 2 meters, 50 centimeters. If I have 5,000 5 centimeters, that's going to equal 50 meters, 5 centimeters. Going into kilometers to meters. So for every 1 kilometer, I'm going to have 1,000 meters. Or I could say if I have 2,000 meters, I would have 2 kilometers. So this chart's going to help you convert kilometers to meters. So 1 kilometer, 300 meters is equal to 1,300 meters. When I convert kilometers to meters, 5 kilometers, I'm going to convert that to 5,000 meters. Then I'm going to add it to my 30 meters for a total of 5,030 meters. If I'm starting with meters and want to convert to kilometers and meters, here's my meters. 2,500 meters is equal to 2 kilometers, 500 meters. If I have 5,005 meters, that's going to equal 5 kilometers, 5 meters. When adding mixed units of length using an algorithm or simplifying strategies, you have several options. So one example would be just to convert. So in this first example, 5 kilometers plus 2,500 meters, I want to convert my kilometers to meters. That's where I get this 5,000 meters. Then I can add my 5,000 meters and 2,500 meters for a total of 7,500 meters. Or mixing it back together as 7 kilometers, 500 meters. With larger mixed units, I can convert all to meters. So here's that first example. 1 kilometer, 734 meters is 1,734 meters. Add it to 4,396 meters that we converted from here for a total of 6,130 meters. We could add just units of length first. So adding my kilometers first, 1 kilometer plus 4 kilometers is 5 kilometers. Then adding my meters, 734 meters plus 396 meters equals 1,130 meters. I'm going to have to convert this though. So 1,130 meters is 1 kilometer, 130 meters. Then adding all of my units together. So 5 kilometers plus 1 kilometer plus 130 meters is 6 kilometers, 130 meters. I can also use an algorithm. So when using an algorithm, you're going to add these numbers like we add any 3-digit, 4-digit, 1-digit, 2-digit number. Add place value first. So add your ones together, regroup over, add your tens together, regroup over to your hundreds, add your hundreds together, regroup over to your thousands. Adding in your meters and kilometers. You can also convert everything to meters, add up your meters, and then convert back to kilometers and meters. You can add all of your kilometers first, like on the previous slide, add all your meters, and then convert after. So here's a video on how I use the algorithm to solve each of our examples. When subtracting mixed units of length using an algorithm or simplifying strategies, you are going to do maybe a couple different strategies. So in this first one, I have 10 kilograms minus 3 kilograms, 140 meters. I'm going to convert my 10 kilograms to 10,000 meters. I'm also going to convert my 3 kilograms to 3,000 meters. Add in the 140 to my 3,000. So I'm going to convert all of this to meters to get 3,140 meters. Then subtract off my 10,000 meters. 10,000 meters minus 3,140 meters equals 6,860 meters. We can subtract units of length. So just sticking with kilometers first, 10 kilometers minus 3 kilometers equals 7 kilometers. Then convert my kilometers to subtract off the additional 140 meters. So 7,000 meters minus 140 meters is 6,860 meters. Then, of course, converting back to my mixed number. You can also use the subtraction algorithm for solving mixed numbers. So again, I'm going to subtract like I would normally subtract any number. This we're going to have to put in placeholders. So you can see I've put in zeros so that I can actually subtract off these numbers because I'm going to have to borrow from this 10 kilometers. So 10 is going to become 9. And then, of course, we borrow and regroup from each of those zeros. I can also convert everything to meters and subtract off that way. Again, I've embedded a video to show how to solve using the algorithm for each of these. Finally, you're going to be solving a word problem involving mixed units of length using the algorithm or simplifying strategies. So Sam practiced his long jump in PE. On his first attempt, he jumped 1 meter, 47 centimeters. On his second attempt, he jumped 98 centimeters. How much farther did Sam jump on his first attempt than his second? So I've set up our foursquare so I can place in the things that I already know. I already know that his first attempt was 1 meter, 47 centimeters. His second attempt is 98 centimeters. I know that 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. I know that I'm finding the difference, so I could use subtraction as my strategy. So over here in my strategy, I've shown that I'm going to convert to centimeters because 98 centimeters is what I'm subtracting off. So 1 meter, 47 centimeters is 147 centimeters. Subtract off my 98 centimeters, I get a total of 49 centimeters. That's going to be the difference of his jump. I've put in my equation and then my statement and reasoning. Sam jumped 49 centimeters farther on his first attempt.